I just wanted to give a big thank you to all of my woodland guardians, spirit guides, celestial foxlings, and kitsunes. Thank you guys so much for your support.
Yo everyone, what is going on, and welcome out to another episode of Egglocke. Welcome back, the series that you know and love. We are not gonna waste any of your guys' gosh darn time. We're gonna get the static cast form. We're gonna do all of the fantastic things. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Things that we absolutely love to see. I thought those said fainted, and I was like, listen, I think I would remember 2 deaths. It says burned. Just in case any of you guys can't read or aren't looking at your device that you're watching this from, it says burned. It's in big red font, just like dead is. So yeah, that's what's going on. Also, it was brought to my attention that the grass encounter that I got was already a encounter. So I didn't realize that I doubled up on encounters. So basically what I'm gonna do is just basically skip the next encounter that we would be getting from the grass or anything like that. And just count the Tyrant that I hatched, which was apparently illegal. And just count that for that encounter. That way, you know, it kind of evens out. So, but we do have a regular encounter that is not illegal. And it is the lovely Sunkern. An absolute listen, we've actually seen Sunflora. I can't even joke about it being a menace to society because it actually is a menace to society. All right. Choose a number between 1 and 6.
It's 6.
Why does it always choose 6? I mean, at least 6 is almost gone. Well, there's one option. There's simply one. We're down to 5 boxes. Okay. So you were level 30, yes, okay. This is Quincy. I don't know who Quincy is, but I do love me a dapper name. And you know what? Quincy sounds like a dapper lad. Shout out to all the Quincy's out there. You guys are small in numbers, but strong in power, and faith and trust and pixie dust. Yep, that's the one. But yeah, he's ready. Quincy has passion. Actually, it's no longer just faith, trust, and pixie dust. It's straight up passion, and I respect. Oh, it's a friend. Oh, Quincy is a friend. Oh, Quincy is a lady. Quincy, the lady friend. Okay. Okay, you want to be what? You want to be anything you set your mind to. With the fact that you have an attack lowering nature and a special attack boosting, that makes me think Espeon or Sylveon? I don't know. If this is your Eevee, I'm not gonna change the team for it now. But let me know if this is your Eevee, what you wanted me to evolve it into, just because there's not really much for me to go off of. And there's not really an item to go along with it to really determine. So let me know. Let me know what you want it to be. If I don't hear back, I'll just kind of play the guessing game and fill the spot as we need as we go. But that's a friend. Quincy, honestly, one of the best things we could get, honestly, is can I? Gimme. Oh, this is gonna take forever. I might do this off screen. I'm just mashing A as fast as I can. But I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic weekend. Like I said, I have been working my booty butt off. Honestly, I came straight from work. I worked an 8-hour shift, and I literally was home for 10 minutes and said, all right, here we go. Here's the recording for Sunday. So we're thriving. We're surviving. We did upload. I was a part of 2 different videos this weekend. So if you guys haven't checked them out already, there's one on Mopo Schnack's channel. It's called Schnack Plays. If you guys haven't heard of it or checked it out already, I didn't heal anyone. That would have been atrocious. Oh, that would have been so bad. It's called Schnack Plays. We did a race to see who could catch all of. It was first to 6 evolutions in Pokemon Legends Arceus wins. We couldn't use any items that we had ahead of time, so if you wanted to Vaporeon, you had to break rocks and hope you found a water stone. So that was a really entertaining, really fun video to do, so definitely check that one out. I did a Then We Fight on Vandy's channel where it was like the letter of the alphabet determines what Pokemon that we can catch. So that one was really fun as well. So if you guys are looking for more Lindz content, I was not able to put one up of my own, but you guys got lots of cool content that you guys can check out from other people and all of my lovely and fantastic friends. And speaking of lovely and fantastic friends, if you are fans of the one and only Asteroid videos, now that the mania is gone, Frank, I call him Frank, you guys are in luck because we did record a video together earlier this week, which came out hilarious, actually. It was honestly one of the funniest videos I think I've done in a while. So I'm really, really excited to get that one out for you guys because that's going to be super, super good. It came out super fun. The battle was really, really close. So if you guys are missing the Lindz and Frank content that was at one point here on the channel, but it's been gone for a while, you guys got things to look forward to. I'm hoping... Oh, you have Aura Sphere. Okay, sure. I didn't realize that was a level up move for you. I thought that was like a TM. Apparently not. But yeah, so you guys got that to look forward to. Like I said, I'm hoping to get it out next weekend. It kind of just depends on my work schedule. I'm not going to have time to edit it before we leave to go to the Airbnb on Monday morning. But I'm hoping I can at least have time to edit it once I get back. If not, you guys will have it the weekend after. I know it's a ways out, but at least you guys know it's coming. You guys have things to look forward to. So we got that going on. It's gonna be a great fun time. You guys are probably gonna see me wearing a lot of the same outfit in these videos because I definitely have to bulk for that kind of stuff. But I'm just very excited to have a weekend away. We're going to the mountains. I haven't been to the Georgia mountains in like a long time, and I'm definitely like a nature person, and like just getting away from just shenanigans, you know, just like that peace it brings your body and soul. Like I'm ready to experience that, you know? That is also very scary. Do not hit yourself. Shroomba, you're a god. We salute Shroomba. What a magnificent mushroom. A magnificent mushroom that helps us reach our hopes and our dreams. But I know you guys like hearing work Lindz stories. So if you guys are fans of those, I don't really have a crazy one from today. But I have never had someone do this, so it was more so just like you tilt your head and you kind of go, huh? More than anything. So you guys know how when you go into a fitting room, at least at my place, you know, could be anywhere, sometimes they'll ask you for your name and they'll like write it there so they know who's in the fitting room, so that way if they like need to help you, they're not just like, hey, are you good? They can actually like be like, hey, Megan, you need anything? Can I help you? You know, and so this mother-daughter comes into the fitting room and I'm like, hey, what's the name? And they're like, there isn't one. And I was like, no, what's your name? And they said, we don't have one. And I'm like, you don't have a name? And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, what is your name? And they're like, we don't have one. And I'm like, okay, let's try this a different way. Do you need a fitting room? And they're like, yeah, that's what we're saying. And we're like, okay, so let me walk you to the fitting room. Now this is the nameplate. And so I write your name here. So that way, if I need to help you, I can actually call you by your name. My name is Lindsay. What is your name? So I can help you while you're trying things on. And they're like, oh, you mean what's my name? And I'm like, ma'am, I don't know how I could have made this more clear to you. I really don't. I've never had someone who, when I say, ma'am, what's your name, looks me dead in the eye and says, I don't have one. What do you mean you don't have a name? What does that mean? Also, I need to hope that Seed Bomb kills here. That's what we're gonna hope. Or that we outspeed. We don't, but you didn't go for Psychic. Why did you not? Or like Psybeam? Any of those moves would have sufficed. Thank you for being dumb. Appreciate that today. Okay, Ace is level 45. Oh gosh, okay, Corsola. honestly, the fact that this rival fight is going somewhat well, I'm pretty happy about, to be honest with you. I don't remember. I want to say that I did, but I honestly forget if I set it to like fully evolved Mons starting at like level 38-ish. So if that is a thing, you'll probably notice that Mons start to become fully evolved here very, very quickly. But if I forgot to set it or it glitched or whatever, I apologize. There's really no way for me to fix it at this point. But you know what? We've all seen the RNG. We all know what these fights look like. Chunks! I forgot that you evolve. I thought you were just gonna be Tiny Munchkin for like 80,000 bajillion years. Wow! Chunks, 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 chunks. What a friend. What a friend with a bloody toothpick coming out of his mouth on both ends. I wonder if he stabs people for just like hobby, you know? It's like the Scholastic Book Fair. Someone picks up your Guinness Book of World Records 2012 and you're like, sorry, Chief, and you just go, pew! And then you just shish kebab them. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. And just, not that I'm endorsing that, nor am I promoting that, but like, I wonder if that's what he does on the weekends. You know, he does look like a toothpick stabber. It's like a serial killer, but just known for their manhunting toothpicks. I'm tired. This is what Lynn's brain does when it's tired. You guys are getting tired commentary. As I feel like you guys kind of typically get because my life is so crazy, but you know what you're getting in for at this point, and you know what? You guys haven't left, so I can at least appreciate you guys for that. So shout out to the loyal people who haven't left me yet. You are mighty. I can't really say that you're small in numbers because it's far more than I ever expected, to be honest with you, but I appreciate your tenacity and your strength regardless. Hey, Steven. How you do? How you be? Also, it's really, really cool. Apparently, there's a couple mods in Sword and Shield now where you can change your character to look like previous, like, characters such as Steven Stone. So I believe it was Dylan. I forget who it would have been. Oh, goody. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to catch one person in this horde. They're level 13, which really is going to be fine. But basically what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna catch one of these guys and I'm gonna count it as Tyrant's encounter, just because, like I said, I messed it up, and at least in that way I'm still catching them on in return. It's probably a waste of time, but you know what? To the people who would have said something negative if I didn't do this, this is for you guys so you guys can sleep at night, okay? We're just running it all down. But yeah, I think it was Dylan who posted the video. It might have been Luke, it might have been Tobin. But they literally played Sword and Shield as Steven Stone, and I'm like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I'm trying to figure out, I know where they got it, but I'm trying to figure out if I can do it myself, just because there's so many things on that site where I'm like, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? So trying to figure out, 1, if I can do it, 2, how to do it, and 3, if I can do like any other fun character that hasn't been done yet, you know? So it'll be a great fun time. So if you guys enjoy the Wii fights and stuff like that, you guys at least got things to look forward to. And, you know, you might see a famous friend from the past come back. But friends of the past coming back. For any of you guys who watch Pokemon Journeys, I haven't watched it the entire season, basically. I tried to get into it, realized the episodes were just like not exactly my cup of tea. I'm really just not a fan of the fact that it doesn't follow the stereotypical, like, you travel around, you get the gym badges, you do the things. I probably honestly would have watched it if it were like that, but the fact that it wasn't just kind of made me sad. But I know they have to break the mold. I know the argument that's behind it. But they're bringing Paul back, and I want Paul to come back, and I want him to just kick Ash's butt. And I know I've said it before. I probably said it in another recording, but Serena came back on a previous episode as of like this last week, I believe. And I remember seeing everyone on Twitter talking about it, and I'm like, I can't wait for Paul. I can't wait for Paul. If Serena's here, that means Paul's coming soon. And like, Lord, I just need the closure. I've been waiting for this since I was probably like 10. And my little 10-year-old self that's inside of me is like, yes, bring him back. We just need, okay, for Gen 9, when they do the anime, we need to bring back someone like Gary. We need to bring someone back like Silver or Paul where it's just like, you know, your rival doesn't need to be your best friend who's like, hey there, pal, you want me to heal all of your mons and give you $10,000 and let you sleep in my uncle's house for free, rent-free, free food, the entire experience. Oh, hey, by the way, here's the Master Ball. You know, you're not even close to beating the game, but here you go. Also, high five, brother. Nice to see you. Goodbye. But you know what I mean? Like, I much more appreciate it and think that Ash experiences a lot more personal growth when he has to work for it and he has to hate himself the entire way through because he gets his butt kicked. You know, that's my personal opinion. Like, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, you can choose how you feel. I guess the rival in I didn't see much of the Gen 5 anime because Iris and Silent, I believe is his name, drove me so crazy that I literally could not finish the anime. But I forget the main rival's name. I want to say it was Trip, but I don't feel like Trip is correct. I feel like Trip is someone else from like the previous anime. I'm literally looking it up. Trip Pokemon anime. Are you Trip? It was Trip, my brain. I don't know how I remembered that. I just brain blast. Yeah, his name's Trip. I didn't watch all of it, but I feel like he was kind of like a compromise between Happy Rival and like Gary and Silver, who basically just like beat you up, they steal your lunch money, and then they make you go on your way. So I could tolerate him. You know, I could. I was very, as much as Pikachu shouldn't have lost to the Snivy, I was very happy when it did. It was quite poetic for me personally. There's the Excadrill. That took a lot of time. I'm very appreciative of you guys tolerating my word vomit and everything else that comes along with it. I'm trying to think. I don't need to nickname you. I don't. I was trying to think if anyone had Excadrill nicknamed, but I realize it doesn't matter because you're not being caught anyways for the proper purposes. Okay. And then we get the static Kecleon, which will actually count for an encounter. We can Mega Evolve right after this, which is also incredibly exciting. I don't want to die to you, so I'm going to switch out Paradino because I'm going to resist no matter what you do. And then we're going to go. And that's just how it's going to be. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat the gym today. I don't think so, depending on how long it takes to catch this Kecleon. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we can at least get somewhat close. If not, we can maybe beat it. Gliscor looks so cool. He looks like he came out of a McDonald's. That's really what it looks like. You are McDonald's colors, sir. How are you feeling today? Goodbye. Steven? Okay. We dodge. Hey, buddy, pal, this is what I've been waiting for this entire time. Aren't you ready? Oh, we can get the Molten Slab encounter too. I think that's what it's called. I forget. I'm also very glad that you guys told me about the fact that I wasn't crazy in the episode where I was searching around for that building in the desert. You guys told me what it was called. Apparently it's only available in Emerald. So I wasn't technically wrong. There is a building that exists in that desert. I just was not aware of the fact that it only existed in Emerald and not ORAS. But I kind of had a sneaky. I didn't mean to run away, and I'm so glad that it actually did that. And I'm so glad that it didn't crunch me and just kill Megatron. I biffed it. I biffed it really hard. There's not really much I can go into. You're level 30. This is kind of scary. Yeah, that thing kind of walls the team. Because the things that I would go into to just kill it are going to do too much damage. How much does this do? You swallow it. Appreciate you for doing your swallowing as you do. That sounds weird. I don't feel like I can say that. Oh, I can talk to you guys about the show. So, I went to the Crank Gameplay show. And for those of you who don't know who Crank Gameplays is, he's a really cool YouTuber. He's worked a lot with Markiplier. His name's Ethan. Oh, we nearly killed. I didn't think it would do that much. But he's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, and he did a show in Atlanta. And Shannon and I went, and it was so good. Like, if he's coming to you, his tour dates are online. It's called I Have to Do This Show. but it's phenomenal. It's like an hour and a half long. Tickets really weren't that expensive. And it's definitely not one of those things where you need to be like front row to get the full experience. It's kind of like Bo Burnham meets YouTube, I guess, which was a very interesting kind of feeling for it to have, but it did. But moral of the story is it had a really, really good and cool message behind it. So there was humor. It was a bit of a comedy show. It was Bo Burnham-esque in style to where like there'd be like some fun like songs and stuff that he did. He did a song about drinking pee on a video once. That was really funny. But the whole thing is like about doing things that are outside of your comfort zone and like conquering your own fears, because apparently he was really afraid to do the show. And everything ties together really, really well and in such a cool way at the very end. But he talked a lot about what it just kind of means to be a YouTuber, and we all kind of talk about like, don't put YouTubers on a pedestal, because we're humans as much as you guys are, and as much as we tell you guys like, you know, follow your heart and spread happiness and be positive and, you know, put a smile on other people's faces. A lot of times, like, we're struggling just as much as you guys are, but because we show our face to a camera, a lot of times people think that YouTubers can do no wrong or that we're always happy and stuff like that. And it just kind of talked into a lot of stuff like that. So I remember Shannon and I, when he was like talking about YouTube, we both were like looking at each other. We're like, these are like the conversations that we have at 2 a.m. with like all of our YouTuber friends that like we didn't know if anyone else felt the same way that we did. So it was really, really just kind of validating. It's a really cool experience. And it's definitely one of the things where you walk out and you're like, I don't know what I was coming in for and expecting, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Like very, very pleasantly surprised. I forgot that I need to swap out that encounter. I was gonna go straight to the gym. But yeah, so like I said, tickets really weren't that expensive. He's only about a third of the way through the tours as well, so there's definitely a good chance he's coming to a place near you. So like I said, if you guys want something fun to do, and then if you guys go, we can talk about it, it'd be great. Anyways, choose a number between 1 and 5.
Here's Fast 5.
Not what I asked for. What is Fast 5?
I'm sorry, I can't complete your request. We've had a problem. Please try again.
Sounds about right. Choose a number between 1 and 5.
It's 2.
Box 2. Because box 6 is gone, and that's weird to me. All right. Choose a number between 1 and 6.
It's 5.
Okay. Choose a number between 1 and 4.
It's 1.
Okay. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be 1, and I don't know how I knew it was going to be 1, but I did. All right. Puppy Gober? Is Puppy back? Puppy again? Oh, that was really fast. Puppy, 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 puppy. Is this my third redemption arc? Is this the Three Musketeers? And he's shiny! Puppy, puppy, puppy! Oh my gosh. Golden puppy. Do you have the Absolite? You have a life orb that's still really good though. Okay. That is some power in the PC. Should anything happen to Beatrice. We already have a lot of type duplications. I don't feel like I can add it at this very moment in time. However, we have received the Golden Snitch, also known as the Golden Puppy. That's such a cool shiny. The fact that it's Golden Absol, that's sick. Imagine if it were black and gold. Schmexy. Very, very schmexy. Okay. Are we healed? I think I healed. I did. Okay. Are we about to go into the gym? I think we're about to go into the gym, guys. I think we're gonna do the thing, and that's kind of scary, and I don't really know how this is gonna go, and I'm kind of scared, but you know what? Life is a highway, said Rascal Flats, and we're gonna ride it all summer long, said we. Okay, if you're with me, say I. No one said I. No one here said I. You might have said it in your head, but you didn't say it out loud, so it didn't count. And you know what? I know you didn't say it out loud. I know you didn't. I know you didn't. And you know what? That's fine. That's not bad. That's probably one of the better TMs we've gotten, because we have kind of sucked with TMs, because it's either no one can learn it, or it's just a bad TM. And I feel like that's just kind of the way it goes in Nuzlocke. All right. I don't know if I could have dodged you, but I felt like I could have dodged you, and that was a very defeating thing. Twins Jared with a Ditto. Okay. Well, you're gonna transform into me, which is not gonna be fun, but then I just switch in and we go Psychic. That almost could have killed, and I would have appreciated that if it did, but we didn't. And you know what? That makes me sad. It makes me really, really sad. But we have Meganium, and Meganium is just gonna melt this thing of golden tinfoil. Rawr. Okay. Paradino, I need you to melt his hopes and dreams like, I don't know, a candle. I was gonna try to go for something, and you know what? That really didn't come out intimidating at all. And I'm not even gonna try to say that it was, because it just wasn't. Oh. Chonks. I think Chonks hard counters this thing. It's literally just a Volcanion, and that's just kind of scary. Hi, Frank. Now we can talk about this, correct? We can talk about the ways in which you're gonna accept the fact that you're gonna die. You're not gonna do anything crazy. You don't get the burn. You don't. You think about the fact that you're gonna get it, but you don't. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, so now here's the main thing. You have to die here. Great. Thank you for cooperation. We'll be sending your business letters in the mail. Thank you. Who's next? Who wants to fight my bloody toothpick named Chonks? This absolute menace. Magby. Fantastic. I've been waiting for Magby. Goodbye. Rawr. Bloody toothpick to the face. Okay. Who else is next? Anyone else want more? Anyone else want to say hello to Chonks? Chonks has been lonely for a while, but you know what? Chonks is finally viable. It only took him to level 40. 40! No. No. This is cruel. The game knew what I was going after, and it said, we make you sad now. That's my baby. And that just made me so sad. That made me so sad. Paradino learnings. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's click the right buttons now here. Let's do the things correctly. Okay. Goodbye, twins, Jared. Okay. Oh, Picnicker McGee. Okay. Speed. Rock. Okay. Rawr. Rawr. We are fast. We are so incredibly fast. You don't happen to spin, do you? Didn't think so. Okay. Who do you have? Pignicker Larry? Profiteer Terrell. Shout out to all the Terrells out there. You are definitely small in number, but you know what? Your passion is strong. Okay. I don't have a dark type or a bug type. I have none of the above. So I'm gonna Metal Claw, I guess. Get the attack boost. Okay, we're predicting the future with the future sight. It's meta. What is going on? I swear I was in the middle of that sentence before future sight popped up. That was not planned. Meowth, brilliant. We stay in. We Metal Claw again. Do we get the attack boost 2 times in a row? Probably not, but if it did it for the commentary and the content, I'd be really, really preppy. Rawr? Get it again. We got a crit. I'll take it. Who's next? Okay. Anyone want to be friends? We take this because we're so fat. Trapinch. We're being bold. Bold and brash. Oh, you're the metal one. Well, that's silly. I forgot that you have that you have friends in this game that aren't like your normal friends. These are like the friends from college that you only see every now and then. I wonder what college Terrell went to. He seems like he'd be a soccer player. You know, Terrell gets it out on the field. It's not, yeah, soccer field? Okay, great. Great. We're doing wonderful things. In a pet little friend. Little friend. I don't want to do this to you. What? Okay. Question of the day. Does Pet Lil? Okay. Let's just look at the anatomy of Pet Lil here. Does he have hands and does he have legs? Because he's got this little 5 action going on, right? So you could say that the top ones are the hands and the ones going down are feet. But that means that there's something in the middle that he's bouncing on. And I'm not gonna make assumptions, I'm not gonna say anything. Now, so we could also say that it's just one giant foot, but then that also means that it has 2 hands. So he has 4 hands and just 1 leg. Or you could say one hand and 3 legs. And like, I don't know if anyone's ever talked about the anatomy of a Pet Lil before, but I just wanted to bring this to your attention. And I need closure. I need a lot of closure. Does Pet Lil even have a Pokedex? Well, obviously it does. Pet Lil, give me your Pokedex entries. Okay, the leaves on its head are very bitter. Eating one of its leaves is known to refresh a tired body. They prefer moist, nutrient-rich soil, where they are known to be grown for growing plants, which I do believe does make sense. Wow, I didn't even try to do that. Oh. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ow, okay. Yes, okay. Leaves on its head are very bitter, tired bodies, growing plants. The pruning leaves on its head with regularity. Oh, by pruning the leaves, okay. Pet Lil's popular with the elderly. Boiling the leaves from this Pokemon's head results in a liquid that sometimes uses a bug repellent. Yeah, apparently used for medicine. Sun, do nice things, boil leaves, and receive remarkably effective relief from fatigue. That's really all I got for Pet Lil. There's nothing on its anatomy. In the comment section below, give me the closure that I need. Someone do it, please. I'm begging, but I'm gonna leave you guys on a nice little cliffhanger. I gotta give you guys a reason to come back. So in the next episode, we will be fighting Winona? I think that's her chick. I don't know. There's so many gym leaders. There's so many things at this point. I don't know. I know it's not Skyla for what it's worth. I think it's Winona. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode. Definitely make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!